Alright, welcome to Eve Singularity. This is a Griffin bhaalgorn DREK test. The Griffin is going up against, and the bhaalgorns are going up against DREK fit like this. This is what Arrow has sent me. Let's see if it matches. They've had afterburners. Let's see if now they hardly ever lose a Drake. He's, you know, wants to get an easy kill. So Cruiser's Crew took him out, and let's Cruiser's Crew also, and that was when 2 days. Did he? No, it looks like the same kind of deal here. Well, maybe not. A bit more, you know, bling. Yeah, totally bling. This is probably what he's got currently. But let's see if this is. Whoop. There we go. All right. Yeah, whatever. Looks like the same. He's got a reactor core, I'm assuming, yeah, for something, what, a plate or something? This is a 1600 plate. Okay, they've got the same. I wonder why he's got Thucker for the battery instead of the booster. So this could be what you guys are facing right here. Because he likes to bling, you know. I'm sure both priesthood and what the heck was he calling it? Give me a second here. The guys were involved with this, related, and they were so Charlie Foxtrot came with the 6 alts. Paranormal, if you add paranormal and priesthood X, wherefore that 6 alts, and then they had about a few people from Riot who were individual players. Charlie Foxtrot, I believe, is one guy multi-boxing. The same, of course, as wherefore using priesthood and paranormal. They came from, what was it called? Who cares? Some low sec ganking thing, and it started getting active in high sec just around the time he went to ground and split his team into Riot via priesthood and all his active people, and Black Flag using Black Ops Corp, which I think is still active in, well, kind of, it's kind of weird, but anyways, neither here nor there. So there were 3 executors on the field. I have not fielded those yet to test. That will definitely be hard on the heels at the end of this video, but what I'd like to test is the efficacy of bhaalgorns against the dreks and the jamming against the dreks in griffins. So let's get that started. Let's revert. Okay, there we go. All right, so I've got Asclepian for 1 Drek. I've got Amulet for another. I've got Amulet for 1 bhaalgorn, and I've got Talisman for the other. I highly recommend Talisman for this particular thing. Yeah. So they've got tracking scripts on. The Griffins, one has Centurion implants. These are actually quite cheap lately and available. So I snapped a couple up, I think, on Tranquility and plugged them in. I'm not sure. But I definitely got them on Singularity. They add a pittance, but yeah, you know me. And this one has no implants, just for the throwaway alts that you guys are going to be used and not really care if you warp the pod off. But I'd recommend, if you were doing that, we make the home station the nearby NPCs, so you can just jump in another ship right away. Okay. Yeah, definitely targeted by combat probes and jumped on by ZZ bottoms in the Punisher, obviously. And obviously the slashers for fast tackle will most likely be on the trying to keep points on the bhaalgorns. I'm almost 100% assuming that. They could probably whip out to the griffins and deal with those. I have put ECM droned and they're slashers, of course, right? So that's been matter, right? So one assumes that that's dedicated for that because a Punisher is amarr, yada yada, right? They've got executors, so that means switching out for magnetometric because it's Galente, but easily doable. We've got tons of griffins to spare, and you can just throw them out like crazy. Got a 150 kilometer targeting range. And on this one, I've got probably 160 range. Yeah, 163. So yeah, I really like this one. The range on the jams is 85 and 127. This is 56 and 92. So yeah, you're doubling the effective range, and you can be at 100, and they'll be like, haha, you losers, and yeah, I'll jam these guys out easy enough. Watch this. As I don't. Yeah. So, yeah, one jam. Sometimes you get lucky. Let's try to jam up here. Normally the tactic is the tactical is to spread your jams, because if you're lucky and you get 2 or more successful, or more than 1 successful jam, you've just thrown away one of your jams. So always spread your jams. Always. I would recommend for this, you probably go with, because they're using executors, they could just switch it up and go for guardians next. So always bring along a cargo hold full of stuff. You can just, whatever, fit up your ships and just throw them out there. So yeah, trigs and guardians and punishers all use amarr, which is radio, a radar. All right, so yeah, I've got 9.3, and they don't have any ECCMs, so yeah, jam those out. And the thing is with these guys, like Foxtrot is a multi-boxer, and Wherefore is a multi-boxer, and all you have to do is give them each ship a chance to get jammed. It'll drive them bonkers, because you're actually having to monitor each client to make sure they haven't lost lock, right? So that's a lot more stress on a multi-boxer than they're willing to take. That's why I love griffins. All right, so that test is complete. So this one with the amulets, I wouldn't recommend it. Yeah, sure, you get awesome. Let's bring up our simulator here. I mean, our fitting. Yeah, you get 12,800, right? Oh, sorry, I'm an idiot. 80,800, right? And you've got 50, so you get like quite a boost on top of yours. So that's 80,000 divided by 50. Let's bring up the handy dandy calculator. That's looking a lot different now. So 80,000 divided by 50, and that's what? Wow, that's 60%. Are you kidding me? Did I do something wrong? Is that 60%? Did I just... Wow. Yeah, okay. That's a pretty big... That's pretty steep, actually. I didn't realize how much armor it added with the implants. Anyways, so the talisman will reduce the cycle time. Sorry, I can just hover over. 16.7, and this is 20 seconds. 24 seconds. So, yeah. 24 seconds divided by... So, yeah, it's, these... You're not expecting to have to defend against massive DPS because you'll be jamming the hell out of them. Oh, lol. 25 divided by... 7, is that how you do it? Yeah. It's like, okay, yes. So that's, it's the same kind of thing, 60%. Did I do that right? I'm pretty sure I did. I suck at math. You can do the math, guys. But yeah, I mean, it's very substantial savings, and you get hits on them real quick. They'll be surprised by the amount of cap they're going to lose. So basically, let's test it out. I mean, yeah, I'll just put in a skip to cut to the chase. But, and I'll write it in the description how quickly the cap goes out. This is without any modules being used except these suckers. And of course, you got a medium cap booster. So yeah, the battery will help protect against draining, but yeah, I don't think in 16 seconds it's going to hit you, yeah, pretty damn hard. I don't think it'll be able to survive, but we will test. Because it'll go 1, and you'll cycle for 12 seconds, and then you have to reload for 10 seconds. So you're not going to be able to catch up to this. And yeah, your afterburner will probably be turned off. So we will check this out. So we'll go... sorry, track back. Alright, so we'll start draining. So we'll just, yeah, we'll just put 1 on. Yeah, that'll surprise them. So 1. And they'll get really surprised when this starts to be like, yeah, no worries.
Our module has run out of charges.
And it has to recharge for 10 seconds. You get hit again. Hello. Oh, right, I had the, did I have the? What the? Why did it not? Weird. Sorry, that was really bizarre. Maybe I had 800 in there?
Has run out of charges.
Oh, really weird. Yeah, look at that. So yeah, you know you're done for. And that's just 1 newt. And then of course this is against the talisman.
Our module has run out of charges.
Yeah, it's gonna get drained completely, watch. Right here. There we go. Okay, things are still working, barely.
Our module has run out of charges.
So you're not going to be able to rep anybody. You might be able to fire against. You might get away with that. And you might be able to get... Okay. Dog meat. So yeah. It's basically you're struggling, which would mean a multi-boxer is just going to be so pressured. Jams, nuding. Yeah. Dog meat. And of course his hardener will turn off. Yeah. The hardeners take a lot of... Oh wow, look at that, eh?
Capacitor is empty.
Yeah, there's just... Yeah. And of course he's now going less than 200.
The capacitor is
Oh
empty.
Jesus. Yeah, check that out, eh?
Our module has run out of charges.
Alright, so we'll test with this one, and we'll put 2 on. And always hit them at once, like double. Always do double, because the crunch of getting that to completely 0 is so important to destroy somebody's cap. So like this. Don't stagger it. Yeah, and you're like, "Argh!" Not lol. Yeah, see, like that, right? Yeah, so perfect. It's that double hit that keeps it at 0 for just long enough to turn shit off. No. These suckers haven't. There we go. 1 turned off, 2 turned off. Excellent. And that will most likely continue.
A module has run out of charges.
Probably able to get a burst in there. Yeah, but you'll be able to tie down 3 Drekavax. Easy, no problem. And of course the jams are coming in. Yeah, it's going to be crazy.
A module has run out of charges.
They had 12 dreks on field. So if you had 4 bhaalgorns, and if beforehand you went, okay, well, we know so-and-so and so is going to show up. Everybody split up beforehand who you're going to target, like just do it alphabetical, right? Or, you know, just say, okay, well, yeah, probably want to do it alphabetical. Let's try to do this smart, right? Excuse me. Whatever, desktop, new. Come on. What the hell? New. Okay. Damn it, what the hell? Okay, whatever. New. Sorry about that. Don't know how to use Windows. Dirt. Alright, so we've got damnation, Celine, orc, and so the executor, whatever. Drekavac is xxgnomexx, pigznzen, that how he's whatever. Gein senior, terapinstation, wargar, weltschmerz, damacus, not Damascus, or maybe is that? No, that's probably that way. Yeah. Screw it. Nah. Inkswitch. Everose. Saissore. That looks familiar. Drake. Night. 08. Alright, what do we got here? Let's dig this up. X before W? I don't know. Switch. Right, so you got four griffins. Split it between there, like that, or however you find them. I'm assuming they'll just show up again, assuming it'll be a cakewalk, you know? I don't think it's just got Tech 2 rigs, so Riot people might glom it like a dog pile if the coming up one, I'm assuming the next one is the whole timer. So yeah, that's how I do it. I have 4 griffins. And if you had more griffins, right? If you had more griffins, then they would be on the executors with magnometric, or if they brought along guardians to switch it up, or maybe even nesters, you know. But you know, nesters, magnometric, and nesters you can bump with neutrals. Totally hilarious. All right. So that's that. I'll save it to the video file description. All right. Okay. So what was I going to test now? I was going to test ganking it. So I'm gonna dock this sucker. How far am I from the station? Eh. Should I warp to... Nah, whatever, it'll dock. Okay, so basically test is the damage test. See how much damage I can do to Hereticus, assuming we've got two DREK repping him, right? So what do we have? Amulet. So he's going to be one being shot at. I'm going to dock this one, get into the other DREK, get to these guys and support them, and see how much damage one bhaalgorn will do. I'm pretty sure I'll be able to kill it, even though it's got seneschal, and we won't jam seneschal, we'll just assume we can do it. So we're gonna jam that sucker. Obviously might as well point it.
Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted.
Alright. So you're obviously gonna not have that at all because you're gonna be jammed out, and I'm going to be repping you. Now I'm barely sure, I'm just gonna assume that these reps are gonna come in. You're gonna have somebody repping Hereticus at least. So let's see how long it takes to, if I can actually break it. Now of course I'm nuding it, so he won't have any cap at all, so I'm not gonna bother. There's no real point. Oh, maybe just to check out the I'll nude with 3 just to check out how, you know, how our stuff is doing. I'm not moving at all. That's kind of bad. We should be orbiting, of course, anchored on our, you know, keep at range to our anchor, of course. But yeah, for this, ooh, hey, it's so yeah, that's a 3200 cap. Okay, so we've turned off the hardener.
A module has run out of charge.
And we're lapping away to everybody. And it's taken quite a while to kill it, but I'm only using one bhaalgorn. And the speed is 74, so he's pretty much stopped. He's not going anywhere. And he's pointed. I guess I don't really have to test this. Yeah, honestly, I don't need to. I forget why I was wanting to test it. I guess I don't need to because, you know, we've got everything in play that we need to. Yeah.
The capacitor is empty.
There. Come on, maybe. Yeah, obviously this is going to be incredibly intensive for power, so not really sure. Like, this is incredibly intensive on because they're so quickly, you know, because every time they cycle around, it's going to be another hit to your to your capacitor just to run these. So it might be great, but it might be a little bit a case of too much of a good thing. So actually, you know what? I'll just use the amulet bhaalgorn and see what we can do, because yeah, I mean, it might be great and we could break them real quick, but at the same time it's going to cost us quite a bit. Yeah, he's quite foolish to have used a reactive hardener on these things. It's not going to help him with bhaalgorns on the field. He'll probably flee the instant he sees bhaalgorns and come back with Megatrons, you know? Yeah, because this is just one bhaalgorn. It's taking a while to kill, but, you know. Alright. Oh, right, that's what I wanted to do. I wanted to test. Nope, nope. I'll get there, I'll get there. Chill out. Get this test done. So that's how we do. Let's see how we do with you repping. Good, good. Let's see how we do with killing it. Oh, actually, wait a minute. I'll rep you. And assuming everything's turned off, right, and we'll just turn this off. Hell. So obviously we've spread points on everybody and webbed them all down too. They'll probably try to flee, but alright, so I'll mute that. Let's see how our capacitor deals with this now. Yeah, it's getting beaten up pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty brutal. And of course, we'll be spreading newts. Yeah, I mean, we could do this. We could do the spreading newts. The same thing. We got four bhaalgorns and four griffins. The bhaalgorns could, you know, newt, pair it up and newt these guys. Just as the griffins are doing the same thing with pairing up for jamming. All right. Oh wait, this is Major Freak again. Oh, same person. Dirt. Oh, such an idiot. So I'm doing pretty good, actually. It won't last that long, of course, because I've only got 24 on board. But I will be able to do that. And you, hi. Redicus. Hi there. That's actually pretty good, look at that. So yeah, I mean, honestly, it might be great in the short term, but it doesn't look like it's a winning proposition in the long term, you know? It just really doesn't at all.
Module has run out of charges.
It's nice and all to be able to do that, but at the same time, you know,
Module has run out of charges.
really getting sketchy on the old capacitor. Yeah, it's nice. Like I run a 100-kilometer range curse with a heavy faction or maybe dead space neutralizer, heavy neutralizer at 100 kilometers on that, and it's fun with a talisman for sure. But yeah. I'd probably go with amulets actually. It just does just as good a job. So yeah, totally. Look at that, right? So it's not really pressuring as much to do that. Don't really like that micro warp drive. I'd rather something that takes less, like the restrained, you know. Really prefer that. But yeah, whatever. And we'll be probably going at speed anyways, so yeah, amulet, not talisman. That's my judgment from just looking at the effects. It's just not worth it in the long term. It'd be hella fun, but doesn't look like there's too much difference, especially because, you know, just being there will shock the shit out of them. Alright, I think that is a successful test on those. I will hit in and grab a executor and see if there's any... they're all probably bling fit with that fit I showed earlier. Executor. Have you lost anything? Losses. Alright. Okay. Weird. I mean, Executor is like a Tech 1, isn't it?
The capacitor is empty.
There we go. I believe
The capacitor
that
is
should
empty.
do. Awesome.
The capacitor is empty.
Lol.
The capacitor is
Lol.
empty.
Let's speed it up. Come on. I wonder how quickly a slasher can get to the griffins. You know, they're going 1,000, right? So I'm curious about that. Let's go dock and get a slasher. Oh.
Docking permission requested. Docking request denied.
Oh no. How dare you?
Autopilot engaged. Docking permission requested. Docking request accepted. Autopilot disabled. Waypoint reached.
Dirt. Oh look, Lieutenant Damacus. Surprise, surprise. Yeah, the Tech 2 version is in the Aneros. I think the goal here was just to psych out any jamming going on. Oh crap. One sec. There we go. Do they have sensor boosters? I'm sure they'll have at least one, right? Yeah, obviously. Has to be. And that's ECCM, of course. Has to be. What? Why? Why? I'm sure they had ECM in the cargo bay. It's just not showing up, obviously. Better. Well, if they don't, they're effing noobs. Lol. Maybe they have, no, that would make sense. Anyways, never mind. Alright. Why do you have... Lol. Is that 1800? Two 1800s? Okay, whatever. That... Okay. Wow, that's hilarious. Okay, whatever. Let's move along. Alright, and you want to be a slasher. Slasher. Now, who's flying this? Oh, here we go. Lol. What? You're kidding me. What the... What? Oh, it's just basically... That's hilarious. And your warp. No, they're auxiliary thrusters. That's hilarious. Okay. Weird. Alright. Probably snake implants, but I'll bet just nothing, right? Bet you anything. That is hilarious. So it's just fast tackle. I mean, when you've got big ships, it doesn't really matter, does it? How much damage a silly thrasher, but they wouldn't be able to destroy or damage the griffins, so they weren't made for anti-griffin duty. They were simply made for tying down bigger ships, right? I'm just assuming. Makes sense. Come here, you. The hell? Oh god, they're doing that. It's a... Yes, because if you use remote sensor boosting, you'll improve. It's 120%. I believe the sensor booster Tech 2 local gives you less. I think it's 110 probably, maybe. We'll check it out, but it gives you an extra 10. But it's like you're just asking for trouble. Yeah, this is definitely, yeah. This is definitely, yeah, you're asking totally for trouble. Because this is just, you know.
Docking request accepted.
Wow. That's cuckoo bananas. Alright. That's just freaking cuckoo. Alright. Find type. Thank you. Unfit. Thank you. That's hilarious. Oh, pirates never change. Shut up. That's weird. Normally when you unfit, like in your simulator, if you do this, it'll unfit only the ammo, but normally it shouldn't. When you're not simulated, it should unfit both. That's an interesting change for sure. A welcome change, because sometimes you just want to get rid of the ammo, right? Okay, so here we go. Let's get going. Well, different fleet, but who gives a damn? Alright, so there we go. 96%. Okay, so it's like 24% better. That's not bad actually. But not good enough. That's not gonna help you. We could try it, but I'm still gonna jam you. See, the thing is that it doesn't matter how much you increase your your sensor strength. You're only increasing the uncertainty of when you're going to get jammed. Not if you're going to get jammed, but when you're going to get jammed, right? So if you've got a like 50% chance to get jammed and you lower it to 10%, that's still a chance one of your guys is going to get jammed, and it just increases the stress, you know, because it's like the less chance you have of being jammed, the less you're going to pay attention to being jammed, right? So if you think you're immune because you've got remote sensor and it gives you 24% extra boost, well, theoretically, you know, this is, it's an interesting test. I'll test it for sure. But yeah, 32, right? Now, if I'd had maybe 35%, I mean 35, it boosted me up to 35. That's not going to be a significant amount to lower the chances of being jammed, right? So anyways, I am going to dock. Give me a sec. Warp and then dock.
Warp drive active.
So 364 per 6 seconds. Oh, my jam strength sucks on the Major Domo. Lol. Alright, dock. So I've got 31 pin 8. I'm just gonna park it and dock. I'm gonna get another one. Wait. Slasher. Let's test the slasher. Blah, 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 blah. And we'll dock with you. temperature at 100 orbital current. Go. Oh, it would be helpful if I didn't web derp. Well.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
Alrighty. 31 points versus 9 points. Technically, that gives us jam chance line calculator. There we go. So 9 and what? 32? 1. So yeah, you've got 29% chance per cycle, right? So every 20 seconds, that's a 25% chance the multi-boxer is going to have to pay attention to, you know, his. So yeah, that's a huge big deal, even with somebody with sensor boost ECCM on. So yeah, it's a major hassle. Yeah, and it really impacts multi-boxers because you're not, like, if you're playing one account, you can see the blocks disappear on you in front of you, and you know the icon of being jammed appears, and you get that error message going, you can't target more than 0. And of course you get jammed, you can get back on track. But if you're multi-boxer, you don't know which account's going to get jammed, right? So it's a huge big deal. So we'll get the exec here. I'm really lazy pronouncing that, by the way. Well, I'm sure it's not spelled pronounced that way. Right, DREK. Let's nope. Get around you. Zip. How fast am I gonna go? 5,000. Yeah, I'll get to the griffin quick, but not like I can do any damage to it, right? But I was curious. Right. Now, I'm sure the logi pilots won't have the Grail equivalent implants to boost their sensor strength, right? I doubt it. Nope, wrong one. Has he ever lost? Oh, has he ever lost a pod? I don't think so. Pod. Okay, Garmer. Does he use pods? He does. And what kind? Amulet. Alright. Ocular basic. Alright, whatever. Garbage. Okay, nothing. Oh, okay. Null sec, right? So Narja. Oh, right. Watchful. Curse. No, no, no. What do you got here? What do you have here? Ocular. Oh, okay, so he's got basic? That's hilarious. What? Tech 3. Okay. And then freaking, he's not going to have any idea about ECCM freaking implants, that's for sure. Alright. Yeah, their corp looks like a noob. Corp really doesn't have that much experience, I don't think, in the game. Alright, sorry. No, damn it. Yeah, you just lost it recently. That's hilarious. Okay, copy. Import. File. So yeah, we'll see how much I give. I don't think it's going to be more than 35, and the chances of jamming anything like what's exactly the 9.3. 9.3, and do I have my magnetometric skill up high enough? God damn. Okay, magnetometric. Yeah, good enough, right? Loop. Medium armor maintenance bots. So if you have, oh, that's interesting because you've got, but that, wait a minute, what? If you had scanners, oh, it's for gate camping. That's hilarious. All right, I'm sure he has ECCM. I'm just gonna assume for argument's sake. Otherwise, this is gonna be a joke. They might just. Weird. Oh right, it's Seneschal. God damn it, Seneschal. All right. Jammity jammity jam. Alright. So yeah, spread your points. Don't throw away successful jams extra, right? So jam off. So yeah, 25%. Yeah, you're gonna keep these multi-boxers on their freaking toes. They'll just flee the second they see you. Oops, I forgot to check how long you took to get on top. Oh, right, sorry. Alright, here we go. This is how long it takes. So, zippity zip. Not too blindingly fast. Okay, cool. Alright. Where was I? Alright. Not gonna do that. Yeah, this is kind of annoying. Seneschal's got her market broken. Can't do anything about it. go. Bada bing, bada boom. Okay. Off we go. Okay, you are a remote sensor booster. So yeah, I've got 16 points without, so that's like, what, 50% chance to jam? But if I land you, and of course I'll have to turn this sucker off. Okay, so my sensor strength is now 35, yeah. See, it's like 9.3, excuse me, 9.3, 35. So yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter a whit, and you're just making life so much more difficult for yourself. Because if you get jammed out, your next, you've just lowered the chance for a griffin. I mean, sorry, you know, you've increased the chance for another griffin to, or the same, or your wingman to now get jammed out. You've increased that chance because you've just lost a jam, right? And it's all based on chance, right? So it's just ridiculously stupid. It's just the high-sec pirate mentality. It's just dumb. Whatever. Like I said, they're experienced, but not skilled. There's a difference. Yeah. And yeah, that'll do it. Hopefully that was useful. Yeah, talisman implants, no. Amulet, for sure. Should I test how fast a DREK team can waste a bhaalgorn? Nah, I won't bother. Alright, there's your verdict. Amulet, Doctrine, Griffins, my Griffins. Don't go with anything else, my Griffins. And try to get Centurion implants. They're dirt cheap. Low grade for your jammers. That increases the range. You can orbit at 100. Yeah, and as you can see, it might say optimum at 85, but yeah, you're great out to like 125. You know, it's just great. Yeah, like I said, if your chances to jam are lower, it still means you've got a chance to jam, which stresses the hell out of any multi-boxer, right? So. Yeah, and like I said before, wasted chance. Spread your points. I mean, spread your jams, and make damn sure you've paired it up so everybody can start jamming. Because if they've got 2 players, and most of these are 2 players, and they're multi-boxing, including logi, then they're gonna have some real problems. Yeah, and of course, you'll have somebody dedicated for dealing with their logi executors. Yeah. Yeah, I've tested everything I can. I'll put in the video section the stuff that FLOPPY said in its entirety, so we at least have a record there of what he suggested.